What's going on, everybody? Spunky 1991 coming to you guys with another video. So according to multiple sources, the Eagles have been beginning contract discussions with Carson Wentz and his agent. And according to reports, the contract is expected to be around $30 million a year. Now, you guys already know how I feel on this. I told you guys that Wentz was not going to take if he was going to take less money, it was not going to be that much less money. He was definitely going to make sure he got paid. So I told you guys that, man, that, even if he does take less money, the guy was still making around, he's still going to be making around $30 million a year. Now, you guys know how I feel about this. So there's really no point, going into details how I feel about this because I've done that already. I don't like it at all. I really don't. I still feel like Carson Wentz should have to play his full rookie contract before we pay him. I don't change that opinion. I stand behind that 100%. According to sources, they expect this contract to be they expect the contract to be done before the 2019 season. So expect Carson Wentz to have a new deal. I would say roughly around training camp, if I had to take a guess. Like I said, man, I don't like it one bit. I just don't feel like Carson Wentz has earned that money. And that's not to knock Carson Wentz. I just feel like the injuries, no. Yes, he has good moments and stuff like that, man, but I just don't feel like he's quite earned that money. And I knew that he was going to definitely make sure he got his $30 million a year. So, and I don't buy it at all. I've seen Eagle vid makers say, we need to pay him right now. We need to pay him right now so we have to pay him more later. No, I don't agree with that at all. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't think you just pay somebody just because you're afraid that their market's going to go up. According to sources, the contract is going to be around the same ballpark as a, Matt Ryan, guys like that. But it's going to fall slightly less than what Russell Wilson, the big pay that he got. I think Russell Wilson is making like $35 million a year or something like that. Just an insane amount of money. But ultimately, at the end of the day, Carson Wentz is going to get paid, plain and simple. He's not going to take a big pay cut for the team. He's going to make sure, like all these other quarterbacks, that he gets his. And I'm not knocking him for that, but I just feel like right now a contract extension is the last thing we should be talking about with Carson Wentz. Get yourself healthy, man, and come back and prove your worth on the field. But the Eagles want to go ahead and get this done. So I'm not the general manager, so I don't have that call. That's going to be up to Harry Roseman, whatever he decides to do. So, and apparently they're all in on it. All I'm going to say is this, man. If we give Carson Wentz this contract and the guy gets hurt and he doesn't return to his MVP form, we're going to look like absolute morons. Plain and simple. If you pay him this kind of money and he does not return to that MVP form, we're going to look like idiots. So it's a big risk. And like I said, I just don't buy the whole, thing that a lot of people have been saying, like, if you don't pay him right now, his market's only going to go up. I don't care about that. What I care about is having the right guy on the contract who's going to take us to win multiple championships, who's going to stay on the field. That's what I care about. And if he shows and proves that, then yes, he deserves to get paid as much as possible. He deserves to get paid what his market dictates. That's just the way I personally see it. Not to knock any of these other Eagle vid makers that come on here and say how they want to hurry up and pay him now. Not to knock none of those guys right there, but I just don't agree with that. I don't care if he if his market goes up. I would rather us wait until his these next 2 years of his contract. I'd rather see us wait, have him play out those years, and truly prove that he can stay healthy and return back to that form that we know that he's capable of playing at. That's just me. That's just how I personally feel. I'm not going to change that for nobody. And I know there are people out there who probably don't like that, but that's just me. I just don't think he's earned $30 million a year right now. But like I said, man, it is what it is. Harry Roseman is going to do what he wants to do. He's going to do what he feels is best. So just cross my fingers, man. Absolutely cross my fingers that Roseman knows what he's doing. He's going to make sure that this contract is not a buttload of guaranteed money that we can't get out of, that he works it, that it some way works in the team's favor. That's just my hope, that he somehow works it out, that it works in our favor. That's what I personally hope for. But we'll see. Carson Wentz is going to get paid regardless. You got other quarterbacks. Dak Prescott's going to get paid. Patrick Mahomes is going to get paid. So you got guys who are definitely going to get their paydays, and of course that's going to raise the market for Wentz. The Eagles want to hurry to get him paid so they don't have to worry about that down the road. But like I said, I just don't agree with that. I just don't agree with that. I don't agree with rushing. I don't understand what the rush is for his contract. I just don't see it. You got 2 years left of his rookie deal. I don't see what's wrong with just having him play those 2 years and prove his worth in the field. He's gonna make $8 million in 2019, and then I think $22 million the final year of his contract if it stands the way it does. I'm perfectly fine with that. I really am. I have no problem, having him play out his rookie deal. But once again, like I said, man, I'm not the one in control of the contracts. I have nothing to do with that. So, I'm just a guy on YouTube giving my opinion, right? So it really doesn't matter what I think. Ultimately, Roseman's gonna do what Roseman wants to do. So here's my message to Wentz, man. You're about to get paid. 2019, man, no damn excuses. The Eagles have put a team around you, the weapons around you to be successful at. There's no excuses for your play on the field in 2019. And I cross my fingers, I truly do cross my fingers that which we're more likely going to give him a big payday, but I cross my fingers that God is on our side, and he looks over Carson Wentz. Please look over Carson Wentz. Keep this guy healthy. Please keep him healthy. And, because he goes down, he's sitting on the bench on IR, and we just owe him a buttload of money. That's what I'm afraid of. Owing him a buttload of money where you can't get rid of him if he never returns back to that form. So, yeah, I truly do cross my fingers that God is on our side, the medical staff get their act together, and he stays healthy. Because like I said, man, if he doesn't, we're pretty damn screwed. We're pretty screwed, and Carson Wentz is laughing to the bank. Now, I want Carson Wentz to succeed. Don't get me wrong. I want to see Carson Wentz succeed. I'm not one of those guys rooting against Carson Wentz. I know he's our quarterback. I know that we're all in on him. I want him to succeed. But like I've told you guys constantly, I'm a fan of this logo before I'm a fan of any player on this team. Plain and simple. I'm a fan of the Eagles before I'm a fan of any player. I don't care who's at quarterback for the Eagles. As long as the Eagles are winning, that's all Spunky Nights 91 cares about. It's winning. I don't want to go back to losing. I don't want to go back to having a player that's constantly on the IR and that's affecting the rest of our season. You guys understand what I'm saying there. So, yeah, according to multiple reports, Carson Wentz is going to be making around $30 million per year, which I expected. There were some people saying maybe he might take a pay cut. Bullshit. Carson Wentz is going to make sure he gets paid like all these other quarterbacks. There was no way he was taking a pay cut. No way. And as I expected, his agent is going to make sure that he's getting around $30-something million a year. I absolutely just pray that he stays healthy, and the Carson Wentz that we saw prior to the season-ending ACL injury in 2017, I just pray to the man upstairs that guy returns and he stays healthy. Because, like I said, I really do want him to prove the doubters wrong. Because, hey, I admit it, I have my questions. I have my question marks personally. We just don't know if he's gonna return back to that guy. So yeah, I have my question marks too. I still love the guy and I still do want to believe in him, but you're coming off 2 back-to-back injuries, man. Well, a guy that's coming off 2 back-to-back injuries, a ACL and a back injury, I just don't see what the rush is to pay him. And like I told you guys, I just don't buy it. I just don't buy that you must pay him now so you don't have to pay him a whole lot later. I just don't buy it, man, at all. But like I said, what do I know? I'm just a guy on YouTube giving his opinions. I'm not in the front office. I don't make any personnel decisions. I'm just giving my opinion. And my opinion is not going to change. My opinion is going to stay the same. I don't see the need to rush to pay Carson Wentz right now. And I'm not going to change that opinion for nobody. But you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. What do you think about Carson Wentz? Probably going to be making, like I said, around $30 million a year. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Thank you guys for your continued support. I truly do mean that. I say it a lot, but it means a lot to me to support you guys continue to give me. I love you guys, man. As always, man. I'll be back on my truck in a couple of days, but Thank you guys, as always, for the support. As always, go Birds. Spunky Nice 91 is out. Flag or fly. Peace.